All right, let's do this thing. We got some gathering strategies. You know what that means, right, writers? We're getting ready to write. Oh, yeah. Okay, so a gathering strategy. I'm sure you guys have done this before. Maybe you've seen something like let me just grab a sheet of paper here. You've seen like a word in this bubble map, and then you have all these other words coming off of the bubble map, and then you have words coming off of that bubble map that are related to that word, and oh my goodness. Well, that's a gathering strategy. So a gathering strategy is basically a strategy to gather different ideas, bring those ideas together, pull them together, just like you would do when you are brainstorming, because that's basically what gathering strategies are. The idea is that you're gathering things to help you come up with different ideas. The reason they do gathering strategies is because this is something that real writers actually do. This helps us get everything out, lets us see everything visually on paper, and if you like to draw things, then you can use a a drawing gathering strategy. And if you like to, if you'd rather just jot down notes, then you don't have to draw. But either way, it lets you sort of organize your thoughts out on paper, which is really nice. And again, the goal is to help you come up with ideas, just like a brainstorm would. So the idea is you're going to get all of your choices laid out. It's all about giving yourself options. When I say, hey kids, write a personal narrative, as a reminder, a personal narrative is a story about yourself, right? Like a memory. So maybe you had like the best birthday party ever, or at the time you broke your arm, or it's about the time you scored 4 goals, which was a really, really good day for you, your second year of playing soccer. So if I say write a personal narrative, a lot of times students will just pick a memory, maybe one they've already written about before, and they'll do that one. But the idea of a gathering strategy is to let you really, really lay it all out there and give yourself choices. So instead of just being stuck with the same old thing you've been writing, you can come up with a memory that you might even see in a different way now that you're in 8th grade. So kind of cool, right? There's so many different ways you can do gathering strategies. In the next 4 videos, you're going to see 4 different ones that I'm going to share with you. There are literally hundreds of these things. If you guys used the bubble map before and you like that, you can totally use your bubble map today. If you have another gathering strategy you've done in another class before that really works for you, feel free to use that. I'm going to show you guys today a few different strategies. The first one is called emotional moments. This is going to be for the person who just wants to dump all the memories out in one place, usually for people that like to sketch or draw stick figures. So I'll go through that one first. The second gathering strategy we're going to go through is called a life map. The life map is going to take different memories that you have. You can either use just words or you can draw pictures, either one. And it's basically going to decide, is that memory a positive memory or is that a negative memory? Then you're going to plot it on a timeline of your life. So what I did was I thought, okay, well, an early memory I have was when I was 7 and I had a really good birthday with my cousins. But I also had a negative memory when I was 7, and that was surviving a softball-sized hailstorm. So then I connect them all just to show like where my life is going, or excuse me, where my life has been. Another one we're going to look at today is called writing connected to a place. A lot of times our memories are connected to places, like the kitchen table, for example. So many different things happen around the kitchen table in our lives. For me, in my example, when you guys watch this, you're going to see me talking about my grandmother's backyard. And this one time, I had an incident with a lawnmower there. It wasn't good. The final gathering strategy we're going to go through today is called writing connected to an object. So a lot of times we might also have an object that means a lot to us. Maybe it's a baseball you caught at a game. Maybe it's a memory locket that you got from your best friend when they moved away to like Ohio. So in this one, I picked a car that I used to own, and this one time that I had this terrible, terrible incident with a truck. Isn't my truck gorgeous? On the freeway. So that object was the car that I chose to write about. So those are just many, many ways, a few of many ways, excuse me, that you can do gathering strategies, and those are 4 options that you're going to have for today and tomorrow. So excellent. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or talk to your teacher if you guys have any questions. And you are going to end up picking 1 or 2 of these gathering strategies to actually try out yourself. The idea is to come up with a bunch of different memories, and eventually the idea is that you'll find a memory that is really strong and that you are excited to write about, that you're going to be writing for your memoir. Alrighty, that's a wrap. Let us know if you guys have questions. The idea again is to find something you're excited about, so that's your goal. Over and out.